Hello everyone, how are you? Hoping that you are doing good. In this video, we are about to discuss some important problems and solutions of the topic boats and streams. This topic is very important for banking examinations, and let's get started. The first question in this topic is the respective ratio between speed of the boat in still water and speed of the stream is 8 is to 1. If it covers 67.5 km downstream in 2.5 hours, what is the speed of the boat upstream? Here they have given that the ratio between the speed of the boat and speed of the stream, that is m is to s equal to 8 is to 1. They have also given that m plus s, that is the downstream speed equal to 67.5 kilometers by 2.5 hours. 2.5 hour means 2 1 by 2 hours. 2 to the 4 and 2 plus 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 by 2 hours. In 5 by 2 hours it has cleared the 67.5 kilometers. So that's why m plus s equals to 135 by 5. This is 9 parts. M plus s means m is 8 parts, s is 1 part. So m plus s equal to 9 parts. 8 parts plus 1 part equal to 9 parts. So 9 parts value is 135 by 5. 9 parts means 27 and 1 part is 3. If 1 part is 3, then 8 parts will be 24. So that's why m equals to 24 and s equal to 3. They have asked to identify the speed of the boat upstream. That means m minus s. M minus s value will be 24 minus 3, that is 21 kmph. Option C is the right answer. I hope you understood this problem. Let's move on to the second one to get further clarity. A motorboat can travel at 10 kmph in still water. That is m value is given as 10 kmph. It traveled 91 kilometers downstream in a river and then returned, taking altogether 20 hours. Find the rate of flow of river. That means m is given as 10 kmph. The total distance it was traveled is 91 kilometers. We know that distance by speed equals to time. So that's why downstream distance by downstream speed plus upstream distance by upstream speed is equals to total time, that is 20 hours. I hope you understood this expression. Next, m is given as 10, so we'll substitute 10 in this m place. 91 by 10 plus s plus 91 by 10 minus s equal to 20. So by answer verification method we can easily solve this. If we put this x 6 value in s, it becomes 91 by 16, that is it's not a multiple of 16. 91 is not a multiple of 16, so we'll go to another option, b equal to 2. If we put s equal to 2, that becomes 12. 91 is not the multiple of 12. Whereas if we put 3, if we substitute 3 in the s place, it becomes 10 plus 3 13. 91 is a multiple of 13. 13 7 is 91. In the same way 10 minus 3 equal to 7 and 91 is a multiple of 7. Finally we get 7 plus 13 equal to 20. That's why s equals to t, x equal to 3 kmph. By answer verification we can easily solve it. S equal to 3 kmph. Option C is the right answer. Moving to the third question. A man can row 6 kmph in still water. If the river is running at 2 kmph, it takes 3 hours to row to a place and come back. How far is the place? It is given that m equal to 6 kmph, s is also equal to 2 kmph. Distance by speed equals to time. We know this famous formula. Here we don't know the distance, that's why we have taken as x. So x by downstream speed. Downstream speed means m plus s. M plus s is 6 plus 2, that equals to 8. Next, downstream distance is also x, and downstream speed is, upstream speed is m minus s, that is 6 minus 2 equals to 4. This is downstream and this is upstream. Final the total time taken is 3 hours. Next, the LCM is 8. After the simplification and cross multiplication we get x equal to 8 kilometers, that is the distance traveled by the boat is 8 kilometers. Option A is the right answer. Moving to the fourth question. A man can row 6 kilometers per hour in still water. It takes him twice as long to row up as to row down the river. Find the rate of the stream. It is given that m equal to 6 kmph. The condition given here is upstream time is equals to 2 into downstream time. It takes twice as long as to row up. It means the upstream time is more than the downstream time. How much more? It is double more. That's why upstream time is equals to 2 into downstream time. I hope you understood this box expression condition. Next, upstream time means x, time equal to distance by speed. We don't know the distance, so we have taken the distance as x. Next, speed means m minus s, because upstream speed is m minus s. Next, 2 into downstream distance is x, downstream speed is m plus s. Next, x gets cancelled here. Next, m equal to 6 kmph, substitute the m equal to 6. In cross multiplication we get s equals to 2 kmph. That is, speed of the stream is 2 kmph. Option B is the right answer. Moving to the last and final question. A man can row upstream 32 kilometers in 4 hours. If the speed of current is 2 kmph, find how much distance he can row down stream in 6 hours. M minus s is equals to 32 by 4, that is upstream speed, and s is equals to 2, it is also given, that's why m minus 2 equals to 8, 4 8 is 32. Next, with this expression we get m equal to 10 kmph. Next, downstream speed equal to 10 plus s equal to x by 6. S is 2, so 12 equal to x by 6, and the entire distance is x equal to 72 kilometers. Option B is the right answer. I hope you understood all the problems and solutions. Thank you for watching. Keep learning and be happy.